everyone, it is your girl Ray Love Me. It is your girl Ray Love Me, and I am back with my lovely lesson videos for the boys and gals. Yes, everyone, yes. Your girl is back. Did you miss me? Because I missed you guys as much as well. I miss you guys so much as well. You know, and it may not seem like it because I've been gone for a long time, but I do miss you guys, and that is why I'm back. But I do want to let you guys know I am a big procrastinator. That's what I will say. I'm going to be honest. I'm a very big procrastinator, and I will procrastinate. And I've been procrastinating to post a video for a long time because really, I'm kind of like, I've been gone for a long period of time, and I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of nervous a little bit. You know, it's like with coming back, it's kind of like I'm trying to get back on track with, you know, posting videos consistently, blah, 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 when I was back there. So, you know, a lot of things is different with me. A lot of things have changed, you know, but I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. Anyways, but yes, there has been a lot of things that was going on with me. Well, I wouldn't say going on with me, but well, yeah, going on with me. I will just say it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It was. But that's not the reason why I took a break. Honestly, I just took a break because I just took a break, honestly. If you watch me, you will probably realize I don't really give a disclaimer when I'm going to be taking a break. So I just take a break when I just feel the need to take one. And I don't really say when I'm coming back or not. But I am going to make it my duty to be better with communicating more with you guys, because I never know who watches my videos, and I never know if someone, you know, could be anticipating on a video. So with that being said, I will be posting on Fridays once a week, okay? Because once I start being like, oh, I'm gonna do videos on this day and this day, I don't do it. So I'm trying to be more like honest with myself, and I don't want to promise too much to you guys, you know, and then I don't come through. So video once a week on Fridays. I'm not going to give a set time because I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself like that. So I'm just going to post it, you know, but just know on Fridays to be looking out for your girl. Okay. Anyways, get that out of the intro. Bam. A little bit of what's been going on with me before I get into the video. Well, I should say a lot of things have been growing with me. I have been growing a lot in the most limited amount of time. I have been growing a lot, and you may see it, you may feel it within the vibration of this video. You know, you know, you may just feel a lot of things. You know, so yeah, I've been growing a lot. I have been becoming a person that I am meant to become. You know, I'm doing a lot of more inner work, seeking a lot of things within me in my journey. So my spiritual journey right now is very good. It's very good. It has been hard, but I have been able to push through. So with that being said, I have been gifted with a lot of gifts. I am gifted. Let me just say that. Let me just clarify that. But the gift I'm just going to just say is, yes, I can communicate with the spirits. AKA, if you just want to call it the angelic realm, we're just going to call it that. But yes, I can communicate with them. Yes, I can do tarot readings. Will I be doing them right now? Maybe not. That's a maybe. The future, who knows? I could be doing them, you know, but I don't see me doing them like very, very harsh, you know, so don't expect that too much out of me. But but that's one gift I will share. I do have a lot of other gifts that I'm pretty sure you will see me time in the future. You know, I know a lot of insight about my life that people may not understand, but some people may understand me when I say that. But yeah. So what I want to say is right now, whatever you think about me or whatever your perception of me right now is, I really don't care. You know, one thing I'm worried about is, you know, I say who I am, basically, and I know what I do. So, with that being said, if you have any negative comments about what I do or the advice that I am giving, you can please go somewhere else because this is not the channel for you. But if you are here to help you, to, to grow with your spiritual journey and to help inner seek you, I am here for you. This is the video for you. So we're going to get into the video right now. So the topic is learning how to let go / dealing with change. Now, I have talked about learning how to deal with change in another video that I had did, but there is nothing wrong with talking about it again and having a different insight on when I used to talk about it back then. I think that was last year. So you see, that's why I said been growing in a little amount of space of time because, man, anyways, but learning how to let go. Let me just start out saying, when you are on your spiritual journey, when you are seeking you, learning you, you will grow. You will change, and it will be the better for you, the betterment. Is that if that's a word? If not, I'm gonna make it a word today. But yeah, the betterment for you. It's basically your highest good. That's what I want to say. That's really what I meant to say. But it's for your highest good. So I'm gonna just say, always in your mind, tell yourself that everything that you are doing or everything that you are experiencing is for your highest good, and know that spirit will not lead you in the wrong way, whatever you are doing or whoever you believe in, but let me just say that when you are going on your spiritual journey, you don't really tie yourself to any religion, but some people do. So I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. So whatever you believe in is whatever you believe. This is a free open zone. But once you start to basically unlock you and open the key to you, that's when you will start to understand a lot more things. That's when you will start to understand that you will have to let go of a lot of things, old habits, things that you used to do, people you used to be around. When you learn that you have to let go of those things, when you start to transition in your change, you have to always make sure to have a positive mindset about it. Because if you have a negative mindset about it, then things may get a little hard for you. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It may get a little hard for you, and the reason why is because of your mentality. Everything always starts with your mind. So if you tell your mind that this is not for your highest good, that it is bad for you, then it will get a little hard for you because that's what you're telling your mind. But if you tell your mind that this is for my highest good and this is for me to become a better person, then it will go smoothly for you. Well, I wouldn't say smoothly. It will be much easier for you to deal with your change. Once you are in the process of letting go, then you will start to get in the transition of change, if that makes sense. I hope you're following with me. I hope I don't leave you hanging, baby. But I hope that you're following me. I hope that doesn't seem like confusing. Okay. So once you understand that you are literally the key to finding, happiness, finding whatever you need to find. Once you start to figure out that you are the key to start opening everything within you, then that's when you will start to just move, the way you want to. Then that's when you will start to know that you can do a lot of things, it just depends on whatever you want to do. Once you start to understand a lot of things, and once you start to understand the spiritual realm, once you start to understand how things work and how things go, how you could manifest things in your life, just magically things happen, how things just magically it's just like hands reach because you start to change your mind. You start to, become different. You start to think differently. It all starts with you when you open yourself up. You are your own Pandora's box. You are basically Basically life is just like a game. You know, once you find out that you chose your own creator, you chose your own vessel, you chose the life that you wanted to be. I know, and that may be hard to understand, but once you understand that, you will start to understand life more better, and you will start to understand that this is not just the only thing, when it comes to life. You'll start to understand that you will gradually graduate, every time. You'll start to understand that we are put on this earth to not only remember who we are, but to work with our gifts and work with what is given to us on this earth. You will just start to understand a lot of things. That's why I'm just saying. You'll start to understand your connection with the earth. It's just a lot of things you will start to understand. And once you understand those things, then that's when you will have to let go of certain people. Because the people that is, and I know I just did that like, but I be talking so fast, y'all, and sometimes I do not be taking no breaths, okay? But anyways, you'll start to understand that the people that you used to surround yourself with, you'll start to understand you cannot surround yourself with them anymore. The things that you used to do, the old habits you used to do, you will start to understand that you cannot do them anymore in order to become who you want to become. Basically, in order to process in your journey, in order to grow in your journey, you will understand that you will have to leave certain situations alone. It doesn't matter who it is. If it stunts your growth, you have to let them go. Let me say that again, because I feel like I need to say that again. If it stunts your growth, you have to let them go. Okay? Okay? You gotta let them go. You gotta cut. It ain't no negotiable job. Hey, you gotta cut them off, okay? You gotta let them go. And I know it's hard for certain people to let old habits go, to let certain people go, to let a certain situation go. But if spirit is telling you to move, you need to move. If spirit is telling you you need to let that person go, let them go. And you know the reason why you need to let them go. Because they either are not good in your life, they are either not real. They could be, plotting against you. They could be sending you bad energy. You just never know what people's intentions are with you. But when you are dealing with spirit, you will definitely know people's intentions towards you. And you will start to feel it when you are around them. And it'll start to be uncomfortable. People will judge you. Sometimes you have to leave them alone, regardless if it is family, friends. It doesn't matter who it is. Once you start to open up, and once you start to grow, once you start to see, because you will start to see, you could just start seeing the fakeness in people, and it will just be so bad that they can't even hide it anymore. That's how, let me just say, that's how powerful it start getting. Once you start opening up, and once you start dealing in this journey with growing inside you, with you sprouting yourself like a beautiful flower that you are, you will realize that a lot of people was not rocking with you that you thought was rocking with you. And it starts with friends. It will start with family. It will start with majorly the closest people that was closest to you, that you would never think in a million years will act that way towards you, is going to act that way towards you. So you're going to have to be prepared and be ready to let them go. And there's things once you have to understand, once you are protected by spirit, you are going to know people's intentions towards you. You are going to know if they have great intentions towards you, or if they have bad, intentions towards you. You will know, because they will tell you. And that's why you have to let them go. But one thing, never second guess yourself. Once you know that you have to cut somebody off, cut them off. Because they are telling you, and it is for a reason. And they're going to tell you that reason. And I'm going to tell you, I experienced it. I'm experiencing it right now. I had to let someone go that I never thought in a million years I would have to let go. That was because I was growing within me. Some people just can't take your energy. Or some people just either want to be, try to figure out how to one up on you a lot. You know, sometimes you just never understand why people are acting funny towards you. And they may think that you don't peep it, but you do peep it. You just don't say anything. So I've experienced that. Just got out of experiencing that. So I'm in the transition right now of dealing with the change of not having either, you know, that friendship with that person or not having that relationship with that person. You know, so that's what I mean when you deal with the transition of change. So once you start to know, once you start to figure out that the grapevine is the spirits, basically, you will start to basically, first you would think is you crazy. And let me just tell you, you're not crazy. Because once you know that that person is not rocking with you like you knew that they was, don't tell yourself otherwise. That's where I messed up at. Don't tell yourself otherwise. Don't hold a grudge against that person. I know that's going to be the emotion, but just know that you are right to feel how you feel. Sit in those emotions. Please do not try to rush yourself, or please don't try to tell yourself that you shouldn't cry about this person or you shouldn't cry over this situation. Cry. Regardless if male or female, do it. Please, I encourage you. Because that's what stunned me at first. You know, where it can change to something else. When with me, you know, I had almost held a grudge against it so much, and it had turned into something else with me. So I had to basically cry. I had to let it go. It was like I had let it go, but I didn't mourn it. I didn't cry over it. So it held within me for not quite a long time, but it held within me for, you know, some good days until I just had to just release it and let it go. So that's number one, how to let go of things is sit with your emotions. You know, be very open with the emotions that's going to come through. That's what I would say. Be very vulnerable with yourself as well. Your first instinct is you're going to be upset. You're going to be mad. Regardless of how the situation played out, you're going to be upset. You're going to be mad. You're going to be pissed. You know, it's just emotions. You're going to go over, you know, the emotions of, I should never did this, or I shouldn't have been that friend. You know, but everything happens for a reason. Then you're going to go through the emotion of, I miss this person. You know, then you're going to go through the emotion of, forget this person. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want them in my life anymore. Then you're going to go through the transition of, it is what it is. You know, you're going to go through a lot of transitions, okay? So just be patient with yourself and don't try to be so hard on yourself. This is coming from someone who is hard on themselves sometimes, okay? But be patient with yourself and don't be so hard on yourself, you know? And take it, second advice, take it a day at a time, because you have to take it a day at a time. Because once you cry and once you heal yourself from that, then your second base level, basically second level, will be to understand and understand the lesson within that situation or that relationship. Understand, why did it happen? What was the lesson that you need to learn? You know, then after that, that's when you go to the transition of change, because you're going to have change within you. You know, you're going to move differently because you're going to be healed. You're going to be feeling much better. You know, so once you start to go to the transition of change with not being with this person anymore, not being with this habit anymore, or not, you know, being in this situation anymore, what you need to start doing is you can either meditate, you can either write your feelings. You know, that is a great way of communicating, or confiding someone that you can trust, or can talk to spirit, you know. But find ways, healthy ways, to, you know, deal with the change of not having whatever you needed around, because that's going to be the hard part. You know, you thought your hardest part was going to be letting it go, but your, you know, hardest part is going to be dealing with that change or not having that certain thing around anymore. So you're going to have to find ways and find healthy ways to, you know, basically trick your mind that you didn't need none of that around to make you happy or make you feel satisfied. You know, sometimes we have to be put in a situation to open our eyes to let us know that everything and everyone is not a good thing. You know, it doesn't matter how many years we had it, or it doesn't matter how many years we was, you know, with this person or the thing or whatever. Once we open our eyes and once we start to open ourselves up, that's when we realize that it was never good for us in the first place. You know, sometimes people's intentions are good with you at first, but then once they start to realize when you are changing and it's for the highest good of for yourself, some people don't want to see that, or some people don't want to be around it because they don't agree with otherwise. You know, that's when you have to be a solid person and have a strong build up in your own opinion, in your own willpower, and know that what you are doing or what you are leading yourself to is that it is for the highest good of you, basically. It's good for you, basically. If you know that this is good for you, do it. Don't listen to what other people have to say, because this is your journey. Everybody else's journey is different. And honestly, deep down, they're going to be like, I wish I would have did the same thing, or I wish I was you, basically. So if you are someone, because I feel like somebody really needed to hear this. If you are someone and you do not know how to deal with change good, or you are someone that feels like you are the only person in the world that has to go through this, or has to go through change, or has to do what spirits say, you are not the only one in the world. I have to go through it. I know other people that have to go through it. I know other people that has, you know, open themselves up, have the same storyline. You are not the only one. So honestly, all I want to say about that part is, and it may sound like an asshole to me, but I'm saying it in the most sweetest way, get over it. You are not the only one, okay? And once you start to learn that the things that you had to give up was honestly not even that hard, because you'll start to move much better with all that, without that weight on you. You will start to learn that change is good for you. Change is not bad. So once you start to learn that letting go is good for you, because holding things is not good for your heart, it's not good for your body, your mental state, your physical state. It's not great for you or good. Okay? I should have just stuck with good, but hey, we're just gonna keep it going. But it's not good for you. It's not good for your health. So once you start to figure out that you basically, once you start to get into a cycle of letting go, learning how to deal with change, then you will start to move like that. So then things won't be so hard for you when you have to let go of that, or you know, transition into the change part. You know, we all have to deal with change, and we all have to change for the better within us. So always remember that you are your own Pandora box. You are the key to your own success, basically. You are the key to open yourself up. You are the key to basically everything. So understand that. And once you understand that, once you start to heal yourself, you will start to grow. And you will start to do miraculous things that you never thought that you can do within the gifts that is granted to you. Everyone is gifted. Everyone has the power. Sometimes, you know, it may not be of hearing or seeing. It could be with singing, dancing, you know, poetry, movies. It's just a different thing that people have, you know. So don't be jealous of everyone. Because once you start getting deep into the spiritual stuff, you will know that there is jealousy, okay? A lot of people don't talk about that, but there is jealousy. And sometimes it be jealousy a lot, because somebody feel like, oh, you more powerful than I am, I want your gift, or you know, it's just a lot of stuff. So once you get more deep into that, we'll get more deep into that. But this video is kind of like a little long. I didn't really want it to be that long, but I'm known for having long videos. But if you sat with me this long, I appreciate you, and I thank you for the support. Thank you. Anyways, but I hope that I explained that really well, and I hope that that helps you guys with dealing with, you know, change and learning how to let go of things that are no good for you. So once you start to understand that things are not good for you and that, you know, spirit is moving things for your highest good, then you will move, you'll be prosper basically. And blessings will really overflow, you know. So I'm a testimony, still a testimony, a walking testimony within it. You know, ever since I started my spiritual journey, learning me more, I'm telling you, blessings have been coming out of anywhere. I'm telling you, there's been a lot of things that I never thought could happen. When you learn you can manifest things and they just appear out of nowhere. That's what I mean. Like when you start to understand that when you connect with the universe, a lot of things can happen for the betterment of you, for your highest good. You know, everything is for your highest good. So always remember that. I don't want to sound cheesy or corny, but it is. You are the key. You are the key. So always remember that. Okay, that's all I have. That's all I have for you guys for today. I will see you guys next Friday. I will see you next Friday. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, prosperous day in the end of the night. It is Friday. Shake your ass. Shake your titties. I am so playing. Y'all gonna see. I'm very different from other people, okay? So I'm in my own lane. I'm in my own street. So yeah. Do what you do. It's the weekend, baby. So get lit, turned up, fire up, blunt. I don't know, drink that drink. I don't know what you want to do. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, boo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just be happy. It's Friday. I know I am. You should be. So just be happy. I love you guys. And I will see you Friday. And peace, peace, peace. Love and prosper.